everyone and welcome once again to your home decor channel, Mimi's Glam Designs. Today I have a different video and it is a DIY of wallpaper. If you've never done wallpaper, this may be helpful for you. So with nothing else to say, let's just begin this tutorial. The two kinds of wallpaper and the glue was provided by Wallcoverings MART. We are collaborating today and I am so happy with this collaboration, you guys. These wallpapers are out of the world, super beautiful and glammy that you guys will love it. And I'll be leaving some links under the description box below to their website so you guys can check them up and see all the varieties that they have. As you guys can see here, the first step is remove everything from the wall. Obviously you clean it up and then we're going to go ahead and patch the holes. I did this the night before just so it could be dry the next morning. I just used regular caulking. Then I went ahead and started adding water to this glue. This is a powder glue and you add water, cold water as it goes, and that's how we're gonna be able to make this glue. And then you just mix it until it kind of like blends all together. At this point, we take a measuring tape and we're going to go ahead and measure that wall, only the height from top to bottom, and make sure you leave a couple of inches, maybe 1 or 2 extra in case you need it. You can just trim any excess. And then I went ahead and cut to size, the same size of the wall obviously, into the paper, and I started applying my glue. We want to make sure that we apply enough glue but not too much that it will leak and overlap the paper. So once we apply glue to the half of the paper, we go ahead and fold it from the corner, and then we proceed to apply the glue to the other side or the other half. And this is what this is going to do is going to preserve the glue from falling and leaking everywhere. This technique definitely gives you more mobility for you to be able to apply your wallpaper. And at this point, we are ready to apply this piece of paper to the wall. So we start aligning the sides because this is exact lines. So I want to make sure that my pattern is aligned. And I start removing the bubbles with my hands first to kind of like get out any air and make it totally flat and smooth out the glue down. Then I take the wallpaper smoother and I go ahead and start working it out, just taking the glue all the way down or to the sides. And now to trim any excess of wallpaper on the top, I take my smoother and then my razor and I just go and trim a line, and it should come off easily, any excess of wallpaper. At this point, we'll go ahead and move on to our third sheet, and I repeat the same process, you guys. This is just repeatedly. As you guys can see here, every time I install a sheet of wallpaper, I went ahead and took a wet sponge and I went ahead and remove any excess of glue with a little bit of water and the sponge, and this will not affect the wallpaper. So as you guys can see, there are 3 screws on the wall that I didn't remove because the mirror that was hanging there is pretty heavy and these are already set. So all I did was cut a little piece around that part, and that way it's easier and I don't have to do it all over again after the wallpaper is installed. Now that I got to the corner, I went ahead and removed this switch cover, and this way it's easier because you can just wrap the wallpaper around it and it won't be hard. You don't have to be exact when you're cutting it because it'll be covered. So I repeated the same process, trim to size the exact amount of wallpaper that I will need for this corner, and I just left like ½ an inch on the corner, and I'm going to go ahead and trim it after I'm done. And again, I repeated the same process, aligning the edges and trimming the sides. To finalize it, I went ahead and added the cover for the switch. And I am so happy, you guys, with the final transformation. This wallpaper, it is beautiful. I love the shimmer and the sparkle that it has. When I get closer, then you can appreciate, and live is even more beautiful. And I love how it complements well with the other side of the living room, so now it blends all together and it pumps out with that white next to it, to the right and to the left. I feel like it adds like a Parisian style to my decor with the mirror and the lines. It just blends all together beautifully, and I am so happy with the final result. When it came down to styling, I decided to go with something very neutral and very simple. These two bases that you see side to side are from Ross, and they were like $29.99 each. They're super glamorous and beautiful. And also the candle holders are from Ross and Burlington. The candles are from Michaels, and the flowers are from Amazon. All these items will be listed on the description box below. And here's the other wall that I did. I accented this wall using a different kind of wallpaper. This one is vinyl and it's texture. It has a lot of silver on it. It's like stones, and I really love and enjoy this paper. And I will be having a video of my entryway makeover and how I complemented these with a new decor. I can't wait to share that with you guys too, so stay tuned for that. So this is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, if you're not part of the family, I would love to have you on my channel, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell button to get notified every time I upload a video. We hit 10,000 subscribers, so I'll have a giveaway for you guys pretty soon. It just happened last night, so I was so excited. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to follow me at Mimi's Designs. I totally glam decor for amazing inspo, where I share daily changes that I do to my home and updates, so I would love to connect there with you. Make sure to follow me. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below, like this video so we can keep putting up beautiful content like this. And this is it. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.